Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to the Day Trader. My name is Martyn Lucas. This is a special today. We are hearing from Jerome Powell, which will probably be one of the most important speeches he makes. And that's coming up live in our show today. So sit back and relax. As you can see now, the shares and the market is up at the moment, but that could all turn very quickly. It looks like to me, this is a bit of a pump and dump. That's what it looks like, getting ready for a big downturn. So if you've got profits, maybe take those profits, maybe get out. That's your decision. This is not financial advice, but we are covering Jerome Powell's speech live today. As it goes live, you will hear it first here. And not only will you get the information and the live speech from Jerome Powell himself, you'll get all the live debate and conversation as well in the show. So sit back and relax, buckle up. It's going to be a very dramatic afternoon, no doubt about that whatsoever. So who was here first in the show? Let me have a look. Who came here first? The very first person was Benjamin Ott. Hey bots, apparently. We're not bots, we're all real, but nice to see you. Paul, Rob Brennan, Dexter Sickles, Mike, Bill, Jason Stolfer, Rob Brennan. All right, but who's here in the live show first? The prize goes to Mike 166A was the first in the show today, followed by Bill, Jason Stolfer, words to come from our financial overlord, and some part God Jerome Powell. There we go. Made 110% on my Tesla, 690 call so far. Only put 200 into it. Fantastic. Congratulations to you. Well done indeed. All right. So as soon as Jerome Powell speaks, we've got a bit of time. We've got plenty of time. I will be keeping you updated. It is advertised actually for an hour and a half from now, but we're going live early because there will be chitter-chatter around. There will be stuff going on, and we want to be there first. We want to bring you the live news. And when he does start to speak, we'll go over to him speaking live with the Fed. So you'll hear everything here live this afternoon. So stay with us right here now. If it's your very first time here, click subscribe, ring the bell, give us a thumbs up, and let me know you are here. Great. Okay, now then, there's been some obviously major developments today on our channel. So we have a special exclusive members only broadcast directly after the closing bell. So we've got this show going into the closing bell. So the closing bell will start at 2 o'clock. And depending on where we are, we might stop this show and restart the closing bell. Or we might just go right through. We'll see what happens. But that show is ready to go. And then straight after the closing bell, we have a members only. It's our second ever members only video. Here it is. This is a live broadcast, but it's members only. And we'll be discussing and sharing behind the scenes of what really went on this morning. Because you are all invested in the channel. You want to know, you're going to find out exactly. There's been some developments this afternoon. So there we go. Members only video. You won't be able to find that unless you are a member. It's members only. Of course, you can become a member during the show. And here is the members invitation. You need a browser. Here it is if you wish to be part of that live event. It's members only. And there we go. Glad I became a member yesterday. All right. Well, you'll be part of it then. There is the link. You've all been emailed the link if you are a member. Good afternoon, Tom. Tom will be invited as well. Members only. And it's straight after the closing bell, revealing the truth, what went on behind the scenes of all the drama today on the show. And you know exactly what I'm talking about if you were in this morning, but there's more you don't know. Right, if you've just tuned in, give us a subscribe, give us a like. We've got Jerome Powell's meeting coming up very soon. We'll be bringing it to you live. Let's get 20 watching, 7 likes. Let's wake up the likes. Are you ready? Put a 1 minute on the clock. Let's get 20 likes. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 20 likes. All right, Tom, there'll be no time for a catch-up this afternoon. We're going right the way through. to the closing bell. Then the closing bell, there will be the after. There will be a special members only behind the scenes special announcement video. Members only. Right, that's better. 12 likes. Let's get it up there. Fantastic. We want to share this video to the world this afternoon. Okay. There we go. That's better. Everybody's woken up now. Right. So we are going to go to Jerome Powell and the Fed live as soon as they speak. But look at the stocks this afternoon. We had a bit of pump. This looks to me like a pump and dump setup. It looks like that to me. The markets were pretty flat this morning. They blew off, dropped off, up again. A lot of people scalping it, preparing for a crash. So let's go. If you've just tuned in and you missed the announcement at the beginning, you cannot find this link. This is members only video right after the closing bell to reveal behind the scenes what truly happened that you don't know about the developments in this morning's show. I owe it to you. You all need to see and find out what went on. Okay, we'll try and join that as a plan on heading to Spaceport. Great stuff. Thank you, Tom. Thank you very much indeed for what you're doing over there in the UK. Setting up our Ali Tisro. Welcome, Ali Tisro. Lovely to have you here. Hope you can make it. What have I missed? Of course, we all know that Peru is no longer associated with our channel, and you'll get to find out all about it in our members only video. It's a live video, and I'll be telling you exactly what went on in this members only video. There it is. All right. Okay, we're getting ready now for the Jerome Powell speech. We are watching all the stocks, and it's going to be a very dramatic day. Is it good or bad news, Martin, for the members only? Well, you have to wait and see. What trading client do you use, Rob Brennan? Yes, indeed. What trading client? Ali, you'll find out all about it this afternoon. All right. We're going to be here all the way through. We're waiting for Jerome Powell. I am watching it closely. And Jerome Powell is not speaking yet, and he probably won't speak yet for another hour or so. But I have it ready to roll, and we'll be going live to Jerome Powell and the Fed as soon as it goes live. It's advertised for 1:30 Central, 2:30 Eastern. But I'd like to be in the room for 1, which is in 55 minutes, ahead of schedule, so we can debate, we can discuss, and not miss a thing. Let's have a look. What did I have longed Bitcoin? I hope there's good news. I have longed Bitcoin. I hope there is good news. I invest in stocks on eTORO. Occasionally do an options trade on plus 500. Not massively impressed by either though. I'm not an options trader, as you know. It's not my thing. Look, talking about crypto. Look, Ethereum is down 6% today. Just about to go under 1,000 again. BTC collapsing now. I'm completely out of it. I've got some BSV, but there we go. That's all I have. And I'm for what it's worth. For what it's worth, and a lot of this will get explained as well in the after hours in this special members only video. A lot of this will get explained as well about this. I only wish we could reach market profit. He would, I'm sure, find what I have to tell you very interesting. But unfortunately, he's walked away because he was upset, so we can't speak to him. Never mind. Can market profit come back? Well, no one could get hold of market profit, unfortunately. He never comments, so you can't reply to his comments. Nothing you can do. You can't chase people on YouTube. Trading 2-on-2 is what I use. Great Interfact. Interfact, is that spelled correctly? Is that what you mean? Paul, can you do plus 500 on selected stocks? I had some horrible messages from Peru on Discord after asking him to come back. Please share. Please, let's not talk about it now. Share that. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised, Robbie. And that's what will be revealed this afternoon. It's going to come as quite a shock to most of you, but there we go. That information that you have, Robbie, you can share with us later. It'll be members only, so there'll be nobody in other than members. It's a private video. It's a live show, and there we go. All right. Let's have a look. Right, if you've just tuned in, we are waiting to hear from Jerome Powell. We are watching all the stocks, all the shares. This is my live position. I do predict a bloodbath. I do think it's going to be bad. I don't think we've reached a bottom. I'm sorry to say. I hope I'm wrong. No one's got a crystal ball. Least of all me. Ali Tisro, you've no idea. I will tell you all about it shortly. You're a member, right? Ali, yes. All members. This is the members only video. It goes live after the closing bell, which is 3. You know we end the closing bell at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern. It'll go 10 minutes later. It's a members only video. If you wish to be a member, if you're watching right now, and you're thinking, oh, I'm not a member, I'd like to be part of it, I really want to know what's going on, I'm sorry, but it is a members-only video. You can become a member. These are some of the perks you get, members-only videos. Here is the invitation to join. There it is. You can join from a couple of bucks. Think of it as a theatre ticket. It's worth a couple of bucks, isn't it, to find out what's going on? Anyway. Are you still holding everything, Martin? Yes, I've not sold anything at all because everything is down 50%. I'm not selling at these prices. I'm holding everything. I don't want to contribute to the crash. I don't want to be part of it. So I'm not selling anything. Chris Abuda, if the Fed increases taxes, it means that BTC will go down. I'm afraid BTC and crypto period is about to crash. And more of that will be revealed in this afternoon's exclusive video. Members only. You'll hear all about it. I might have to change my name. There's so many Robs on this channel. Rob, I love the fact it's your real name. Do not change your name. It's your real name. Marcus Stopper, when is the Fed meeting? The Fed meeting will be shortly. We are waiting for it to begin. And we're going to go live with it. You will not miss a thing if you stay with us here. The Fed meeting will be happening here live. Click subscribe and ring the bell. We've got all the breaking news for you. And give us a thumbs up if you like this video. We want to share this video to as many people as possible. Fed meeting today. It's going to be live. As soon as we get the Fed start, we shall bring it to you. This is a special edition. This is not the closing bell. This is a very special video this afternoon. Rob McLean, welcome, welcome. How are you? Abuba increases taxes. What are you talking about? He means inflation, right? I read between the lines. MMR Brennan, good idea. I'm with you, Martin. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate it. So there we go. Straight after the closing bell, we have this members-only video taking you behind the scenes of what really went on this morning that I couldn't talk about on a public show. This is members only. I'll post it 3 times. It's a live broadcast. You'll all be involved. And please share openly. You can, because it's only members only. If anybody wishes to become a member, doesn't want to miss out on this, who's been a follower to the show for a long time, and you'd like to be part of it, here's the invitation to join. There we go. Yeah, you missed the drama this morning, Tom. But I will reveal what's been going on this afternoon. All right. I want to follow you on YouTube. What's your handle? I will gladly give it to you. My links are below all the videos. Every single video, there's all the links. But I will give it to you as you've asked so kindly in the chat. Dark Gamer just subscribed. Thank you so much indeed. Here is my Twitter handle. There we go. Jonah Gold, how are you this afternoon? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Imagine there's only a 0.25 rate hike. Can you imagine it? Yeah, the market would explode, wouldn't it? There is my Twitter. And we've now got our 50 followers on Twitch. In fact, this morning we had a protest vote. Somebody, you can imagine, unfollowed, and then we gained 4. So there we go. Here is our whatchamacallit, Twitch. Some of you want to follow me on Twitch. Here is the Day Trader on Twitch. We've got 53 followers now. Thank you very much indeed. We broke the 50, which is all we wanted to do. Paul B, it's going to be interesting to see this, to see your members' video and cross-reference the video with a conversation in my DM with Peru, some of which I probably already know. Paul B. White, could you share with us? Could one of my moderators take care of that, please? Could you share with us that conversation? Because, as you know, he didn't want to communicate with anybody here. So, Martin, can you explain what impact rate hikes will have? Is there any chance they're already priced in? Well, the trouble is, as we know, the markets are always ahead of the game. We are just mere mortals here. We are just mere, what's the word I'm looking for? Retail investors. We're small time. The market has inside information that we don't have. And of course, markets are all priced in to a certain degree, but unfortunately market makers hide a lot of stuff, and every argument has a counter argument. Some people would say if the interest rates go up, it's good because it means the Fed are getting a handle on inflation, and ultimately that's good for markets, good for everyone. Immediately it could be bad, but because of the sentiment to take control of the markets, it could inflate. It could inflate, but what it will do, if it does inflate the market, then it's more than likely a pump and dump. We've seen that before. When we get some relatively good news, the markets pump and then dump. We had it a month ago when we were expecting a higher rate hike, and it wasn't as high as we thought. Up went the market and then back down again. So we see that as well. So there's two sides to every argument, I'm afraid. Us mere retail investors are always at the bottom of the pile, I'm afraid. It's very difficult for us to get to the bottom of it. English trader, how Fed rates will affect the stock market. It'll be a big swing. There's going to be a lot of volatility. We know that much. English trader, welcome to my studio here in Texas. I'm actually from Truro in Cornwall, and this is my TV studio in Texas. Let me give you a wave. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Brilliant. Thank you, English trader. What part of England are you from? And if everybody would put their cities and countries in, we've got a guest here in the show today. Fantastic. I'm calling 75. Yep, 60%. 60% say that is likely. No more green room for me in Peru. The green room is open. And in our, the green room, in fact, I'll open it now. The broadcast is open. And it is open indeed, and my members can call in, and in the members only video this afternoon you can call in. Now, Paul B, you mentioned about cross-referencing the video conversation. Would you please be upfront and open with us about what you know or whatever? I'd appreciate that. Naked HD man gone away. HD man, do you mean market profit? If interest rate will go up, will market fall? It potentially. But what's more likely to happen is it will go up first, pump, and then dump. That's more likely what will happen. Thanks for always answering my questions, Martin. Hoping you're staying below 900. Hope you stay below 900,000 subscribers. As we all know, 100,000 subs is when the fame will get to your head. Yeah, apparently. Yeah. It's got nothing to do with. I spent 35 years touring as the world piano man, performing for royalty, Elton John, Phantom of the Opera. Nothing to do with that. It's to do with having 100 followers on Twitter and 40 people watching me every day on YouTube. That's apparently what my fame is all about. Anyway, we'll get to the bottom of that this afternoon. Chris Abuda, I think people should hold on to their dramatic recession like the Vikings did in the past. I like this one. I think in the end they will emerge victorious. Chris Abuda. Abuba, I love your thought there. Very good. English trader, we will find out soon. We will. Ipswich. Rob Brennan's from Ipswich. Thanks. I'm new and to your live. I'll subscribe to you. Fantastic. Robbie said, wouldn't surprise me if Peru is here under a different name. He won't be here. I can assure you that. I'll tell you why later. Watch this. Ali Tisro. You can see our channel is being attacked with spam today. I'll explain that as well. Robbie Cooper, 100% seems like that kind of guy. I saw my crystal ball in this next year, Martin, has 45,000 subs. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Oh my God. How many of these spams are coming in today? Unbelievable. All this will be explained later on, folks. All of it. Where is market profit? Peru isn't here. I can guarantee you that. Yep, I can guarantee you that more than anyone. I can assure you. They will stop. They will stop. We just got to keep reporting it. I've got a good idea where it's coming from, and I'll give you that information later. Right, if you subscribe to Ring the Bell, let us know. Mods are in overtime today. They are indeed. All right, give us a thumbs up. We've got 32 watching. We are waiting for the Fed report. We are live here today from our studio in Dallas, Texas. This is our studio here. Welcome. I'm from the UK. We're waiting to report the live Jerome Powell speech. It will come live to you, plus breaking news live here. We're on Twitter, Facebook, multiple websites. We're on Twitch, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, you name it. We're everywhere this afternoon. This is very, very big news. Fed meeting should start in 10 minutes. Yes, but Jerome Powell won't speak until 1:30. But I will have it all here. This is just to give everybody the clarification, so you're under no doubt that I've got it ready to go, because everybody worries. There you go. Yahoo Finance will be running the stream, and as you can see here, it goes live at 1:30. If you click on it, Yahoo Finance in their wisdom haven't even created a thumbnail. There you go, Yahoo Finance. It's why I rank above Yahoo Finance for SPCE stock. Unbelievable. They very, very often do really bad thumbnails or miss them out altogether. Isn't that incredible? With nearly 1 million subscribers. Anyway, we also have the live feed from them here. So we have 2 reference points to check Jerome Powell speaking. So we have it twice. And when we do, we will get it. And it will be just like this. Okay? We'll bring it into you like that.
Next, 5 years.
Probably. Full screen.
A social network where no one is responsible for it.
Is that good or bad?
You won't miss anything.
It's a really interesting conversation. Depends how it's designed.
And
we
will bring you the best quality live today on the Day Trader. Plus, we have all the conversation. It amazes me sometimes. You've got Yahoo Finance. Someone is in charge of their YouTube channel. Very often doesn't even bother doing the thumbnails. It's why it was easy for me to rank above SPCE stock than Yahoo Finance, because very often they miss out the thumbnails, the tags. They should employ me to work for them. You are better than Yahoo Finance. Well, they're not accurate, to be honest. They miss stuff out all the time. It's incredible. When will the news be out? Hold with us. You will get everything English Trader. I promise you that. They need a classic Martin smile and a thumbs up for their thumbnail. What you mean? You mean one of these? Hang on. Hang on. You mean? Hang on. You mean one of these? Can't believe I'm doing this. You mean? Hang on. Which is it? It's the iPhone one, isn't it? It's this one here. No, it's not that one. It's this one, isn't it? It's this one. This is what you're talking about, right? This one here. Is that what you mean? That's what you mean, isn't it? That's the classic. Jim Cramer kept spewing out 1%. My God, if they do that, all hell breaks loose. If they put out by 1, I mean, on one hand, it calms inflation, but it completely and utterly paralyzes the economy. That's the one. All right. Jim Cramer kept spewing out 1. BTC is the most oversold it's ever been and must be a relief rally soon. I don't know. Or it comes more spam. We're under attack today. I've got a good idea where this is all coming from. All information will be revealed later. Have you ever performed on a cruise ship out of curiosity? Of course I have. I've done all the cruise ships. Every single one. Carnival, P&O, QE2, Windstar, Holland America, Disney, Celia Line, Viking Line, done them all. I've done 195 countries as the world piano man. So I've been around. I've been around the world. Okay. Favorite place you have performed? Austria, Vienna. I can answer that in 1 second. Very, very easy to answer that question. Vienna is like London, but dipped in cream and gold with Beethoven as the soundtrack. Does that paint the picture? All right, we've got a record number of people watching us today, waiting for the Jerome Powell interview. We are going to go live over there as soon as it comes out. We're going to be live debating the event as well. We expect to see it drive the stocks all over the place. So get ready for it. If it's your very first time here, click subscribe, ring the bell. We have breaking news today, exclusive content for our members. And it's going to be a very, very big day. We are coming to you live from Dallas, Texas, our studio here this afternoon. And this is the spaceport for the SPCE takeoff later in the year as well. And we're waiting to bring you the live breaking news of the Fed. And we'll have Jerome Powell live. If you want to be part of the show today, click subscribe, ring the bell, and give us a thumbs up. And let's put 1 minute on the clock. Let's get 20 likes in 1 minute. We got some cash prizes as well to give away. Yep, we're giving away a cash prize in our morning show on Friday. You can be in that today if you want to be. 1 minute on the clock. Let's get 20 likes. Here we go. Smash the like button. Here's Mr. Mini-Me. We're waiting for Jerome Powell's speech to start. We'll go live to it as soon as it starts. All right, smash the like button. We've got just 43 seconds to go. Welcome all our guests on TikTok. How are you? Welcome all our guests on Twitter, Facebook, multiple websites. We've also got you over on LinkedIn and Instagram and Twitter as well. Thank you very much indeed. All right, 18 likes. We need one more like. One more like to smash the 20. All right, great stuff. Okay, not long now before we hear Jerome Powell speak. And we will be bringing that to you very, very shortly. Okay, you won't miss a thing. You'll get it all here live today. As soon as it comes out, we will have it for you. We're watching the stocks. This is my stocks, my real position, my real money, all of my real money. And this is it. As you can see, my stocks have collapsed over the last few months. This is a journey we have been on live on the Day Trader since we started, sharing all of our trades, all of our money with real people around the world. Everything you see here is real. And we have Jerome Powell in the wings waiting to start to talk. And as soon as he does, we will go there live with you. It has not yet begun. All right. And as soon as it does, we will bring it to you. We have a direct link up with the Fed, and we'll bring it to you as soon as it begins. So stick with us. You will not miss a thing. I can guarantee that 100%. Plus we have the live debate as well. All right, fantastic. If you've just tuned in this afternoon, it's getting pretty exciting. If you like losing all your money. Crypto Elf of Rivendell. Yo-yo skittish market before dump. It is, I agree with you. If you've got profits, take it. That would be my advice, but I don't give financial advice, as you all know. I just tell the truth. And this is not promoting anybody, anything at all. We just tell the truth, and that is it. All right. Fantastic. All right. So we're just waiting now for the... we've got a great number of people in today. Great number of people. Thank you ever so much, everybody. Don't forget, our members can call live into the show. Do you want to call live into the show and have your say directly with Jerome Powell? Do you want to have your say live on the show? It's all through Discord. We link Discord to our live show. You can call in and be live. So here is the invitation to join, should you wish to be a member. We have a membership plan, which is not to make me rich. It's to benefit all of you. It's to benefit you. Everything you see here is real, genuine, alive. We promote nothing. We sell nothing. We just show you our trades. Here is the Discord link. Once you are a member, you will access the green room and you will call in. And if you want to call in, you will be like this. We've got Alex, Nudge It, Budget, Move It on the phone. Here we go.
Follow Martyn's The Day Trader. You got to be in it to win it.
All the way from England is Paul B.
Keep watching Martyn Lucas. He's a cheeky chappy from the south of England, and he's a lot of fun.
Ali Tisro is in the house today. Have your say live on The Day Trader.
You should definitely join the Day Trader. Join us. Join the family. I'm very excited to be part of this family. We're going to make some money together. And Martyn is the most straight up person I've met so far. No chitter chatter. We just get straight to it.
Great stuff. We're just waiting for Jerome Powell to start talking. He hasn't yet started. It could be a little while before he does, but you will get the news breaking first. What about Tom?
Welcome to the Day Trader. Tom from CNB Studios here. The reason why I love Martyn and the channel is he's always willing to help everyone out, gives all of his time up dedicated to the programs, to the shows. And if you want to know anything about trading or music, then Martyn's your man to go to.
Ali Tisro has just asked me, if I fly you out to Turkey and pay for holiday, will you perform at my wedding? I would love to. For those of you who don't know, I was voted by Elton John as the world piano man, and I perform all over the world, doing weddings and parties and functions. And Ali Tisro, message me on Discord. You are on Discord, right? I would love it. I love Turkey. I've been to Istanbul. I've been to 195 countries. So I'd love to return to Istanbul, and I'd love to sing at your wedding. Bit of Andre Bocelli or I don't know. Absolutely wonderful. So please message me through Discord, and I would love to. All right, Martyn is the Martyn is the king now. You know what? I never liked that. I'm just me. That's it. I'm just Martyn. That's it. I'm the world piano man. I'll take that title as given to me by Sir Elton John. But apart from that, I'm just me. Hey, mate, Amazon doing well. All stocks are doing well. I am preparing for a dump. That's the only problem right now. All right, if you've just tuned in, we're trying to get an all-time record today on the likes. If we get a record of 67 likes today, if we get a record of 67 likes, there will be a big surprise in the show. We will do a song. We will do the Piano Man live in the show. Billy Joel special with everybody's name in the chat in the song. If we get to a record of 67 likes. So there we go. We're waiting to hear from Jerome Powell. That will be coming up very shortly. We're going through all the stocks right now. The S&P is up 0.92. Virgin Galactic is up 3.21. Virgin Orbit is up 4.62. Any moment, we will bring Jerome Powell live to you from the Fed, and I think the markets are going to pump and dump. It looks like a classic pump and dump to me, but we shall see. What's our crypto doing right now? We have got Ethereum is down 6%. We have got Bitcoin down 2.9%. All right, fantastic. If you want to click subscribe and ring the bell, there you go. We've got an exclusive video coming up at the end of today's show. Please do take part in that. And here it is over on Discord. Sorry, not Discord. TikTok. How are you all this afternoon? Awesome stuff. The chat is blowing up. The Queen herself, Braiding, is here, praying for a pump and pump and pump. Is that what you want? All right. If you had $500, what would you put it in? That's very, very easy to answer. I'd put it in the Vanguard S&P 500. Absolutely. You want security, you want stability. That's where I'd put it right now. Brian Holland, Powell sticking at 50, still purchasing treasuries and mortgage bonds first, holding off sellers next meeting. That's over on Welcome, Essa, another subscriber. Brian Holland, welcome to the party. Over there on Facebook, come and join us, youtube.com/The Day Trader 1. That's where our traders are. Here, all the way from Uganda in Africa, Development Alert Uganda. If you are a member, we will do a fundraiser show for you. We've raised over $1 million in this charity, in this studio for our members. I was voted by Elton John as the World Piano Man, and any of my members can have a fundraiser 20-minute where all the money goes to you. I take nothing in return. I don't charge you anything. I don't take any commission. I'm here for everybody. English Trader, already liked. Thank you so much indeed. Sebedin Crow, Paul B, welcome. The 70 watching now. Yep, we are breaking records now. If we get 67 likes, there will be a special prize. Mr. Elton John, there could be 2. Elton John and Billy Joel live music at the end of the show. So click subscribe and ring the bell. Live to you today on this Jerome Powell special. If we get more than 67 likes, which is our record, we have 70 watching right now. And if we do, we will get a special event coming up later in the show. All right, I'm sharing this channel. Let's get it to 100. It's never been done before, Robbie. We could have a record this afternoon at Sebedin S&P 500 would be a safe option. SPCE is my preferred risky play. There you go. Let's have a look now. Let's bring all the comments in. 73, 77, 77. If we get 67 likes, there'll be a special event. Elton John and Billy Joel live in the show coming up later on. Smash the like. If you become a member during our show, you can be invited to our exclusive after hours party. And what happens if you become a member? This is what happens if you become a member. Boom. There you go. Live on the screen. Or a super chat. You can highlight your name. Fantastic. Or just subscribe to the channel. Great stuff. Right. Jerome Powell is just around the corner. We'll be bringing it you live as soon as it's available. We've got 35 likes. All we need is 67. And we will be able to bring you the live Billy Joel and Elton John in the show. You will see live here in the TV studio here from Dallas, Texas, live music to celebrate if there is anything to celebrate. Let's see what happens. All right. Fantastic stuff. Welcome, welcome all. If you are a member, you can call in. Members, the green room is now open. The green room is now open. You can call in live to the show and have your say and have your comments to the world and be part of today's event. All right, let's hear from more. We have Sir Elton John. We have, this is a tribute artist for Elton John live in the show. This is what he had to say.
Hello, my name is Sam Hughes and I pretend to be Sir Elton John.
There we go.
Now, if you want music, if you want the stocks, anything like that, this is the place to be.
This is the place to be. There he is, Elton John. Fantastic. What about Bill, our war veteran? We raised Bill money for his electric scooter, and now he's out and about moving around. Here's Bill. He loves the channel.
Okay, I was sleeping one day back on August 18th, and I woke up to Martyn singing a song. He advertised that he would do birthdays.
There we go. There's Bill. Birthday. We are just waiting now for Fed Jerome Powell to speak. Chair Jerome Powell to speak live in the show. Fantastic. We only want 67 likes and there'll be a live song, Elton John, Billy Joel at the end of the show. As soon as Jerome Powell speaks, we'll bring it to you. You are in the right place. Smash the like button. If we get 67 likes, that will happen. All right, great stuff. If we also get to 5,000 subscribers, we're bringing on our star guest, Greg Dickerson, in the show. We also have, if we hit 10,000 subscribers, we're giving away a cash prize. And also, we have a cash prize on Friday. If you want to enter to win the cash prize on Friday, it's free to enter, free for all. We often give away Bitcoin. We give away cash prizes. On Friday, in the opening bell, we are giving away a cash prize. Here's the competition video. All you've got to do is watch it. It's in the live chat now. It's a 1 minute, 57-second video. Watch it all the way through. Leave a comment and like, as it says in the video, and you'll be in our cash prize draw. I'll post it one more time. Fantastic. If you want to be part of our members-only video this afternoon, when we go behind the scenes of the day trader and report to you with all the drama that you don't know yet about behind the scenes, there is the members-only video. It's a live video, and I'll be live with you. You can call in right after the closing bell this afternoon. Okay. Wonderful stuff. Multiple personalities. Maybe Robbie Williams. We can have Robbie Williams live on the show. Market profit was always overrated. Let's face it, guys. What's going on? Jason Stolfer. Zachary Gonzalez. Brian, that would be great if your predictions hold up. LOL Robbie. Hi, Chris. Welcome to the family. Hi, buddy. Greetings from Uganda. Do you have a sign-up code for Robinhood? Yes, I do, but you're from England and it won't work for you. You need to be in the US. But all of my referrals, if anybody wants them, are all under the all links button. I have Amazon cashback for my members. Everything is here to serve you. This channel is not my channel. It's owned by the traders. There it is. We are the most honest, real channel on YouTube. We give away more than Mr. Beast because it's all my own money all the time, and everything is here for you. Chris Obuba, we got another subscriber. Jamorn P, welcome. Fantastic announcement in 22 minutes. That's when the build-up will begin. We are waiting for Jerome Powell to come up very shortly. Blow up the channel, guys. We just need 67 likes, and we'll be getting our live song at the end of the show, and it'll be a surprise. Billy Joel and Elton John. I can confirm with you right now that Jerome Powell has not started. This is the feed that's coming through. And as you can see, there is no Jerome Powell yet. We are waiting. What time? The Fed meeting. The Fed meeting will start at 1. Jerome Powell will speak at 1:30. I have it ready to go. I have a direct link. You will get it here first, live here on the show. Is the Fed speech at 11:30 PSD? It's at 1:30 Central Time, which is 2:30 Eastern Time. So I believe you are right. Pacific Time. Correct. So we've got a little ways to go, and we've nearly got the 67 likes now. Once we get that at the end of Jerome Powell's speech, we'll have live music, Billy Joel, Elton John live on the show. I'll be doing the Piano Man, and we might even throw in some Freddie Mercury as well. But that's all coming up if we get the record number of likes. We are not quite there. We've got a record number on TikTok, a record number on Twitch. We've got a record number on Facebook, a record number on our multiple websites. Patrick Lim just became a subscriber. This is incredible. Over on Twitter, we are live as well. Thank you very much, all our Twitter audience. Ali Tisro, in 20 minutes there is an announcement, then 30 minutes after Jerome will speak. I will get to all of the news. You will not miss a thing. Live here on The Day Trader. Fantastic stuff. We're at 95 watching right now, 41 likes. If we get 67, we have the big surprise Elton John, Billy Joel songs live in the show. Yes, indeed. Welcome, Patrick Lim. Fantastic. This is incredible stuff. 93 watching right now. We're waiting for Jerome Powell to speak. We'll bring it to you live. These are all my stocks, all live, 100%. Everything you see here is 100% real. This is all my real shares, my real money, and we're going to go live. We have 102 watching, ladies and gentlemen. That is an all-time record for The Day Trader. We're coming up to 1 year old in 11 days' time. I'm ecstatic with excitement. This is really great. Thank you ever so much. This is the most honest, real, truthful channel on YouTube. We're here to serve you. Everything I do is for you. This is all my money, all my shares. And we'll be going live to Jerome Powell very, very soon. Click subscribe, ring the bell, and give us a thumbs up. If you wish, I, as the World Piano Man, this is my TV studio here live in Dallas, Texas. I was voted by Elton John as the World Piano Man. Let me give you a wave. There we go. All right. And live in the show, if anyone gives me a super chat, we'll go to the piano just before Jerome speaks, and you will hear the voice of Billy Joel, Elton John, Paul McCartney, Andre Bocelli. The list goes on and on and on. This is incredible stuff. This is all going to happen live on the show this afternoon once Jerome Powell is finished. If we get to 67 likes, we now have 49. Now, will the markets crash today? I expect a pump and dump. I'm really expecting it. I think it's going to happen. There ain't nothing we can do about it. I'm sure it's going to happen, but nevertheless, we have to ride this out. It's going to be a very, very difficult day for all. All right, a quick word from my sponsor. Stick with me. We'll be right back in 30 seconds from now. Okay, let's get ready to rock and roll. Some of you may have seen an ad, some of you did not, but we are about to go live with Jerome Powell. I'm in San Antonio. Let's bring it in. When's the Fed meeting, the BSV Army? The Fed meeting will start in 15 minutes. We'll have a build-up, but Jerome Powell will speak in 45 minutes. You will get all the information live here on The Day Trader. Soon, great live channel, new supercars. Great to have you here. Who wants to be a member today and have live in the show? They can have a happy birthday live in the show. Leah, can you hear? Have you seen what's happening? 116 people watching, 117 watching now, and absolutely fantastic. Have you got any champagne out there, by the way? This is awesome stuff. Fantastic. Everything's blowing up. When's the Lambo coming? Bob Mack. Hi all. Thank you for reporting and covering of the very important issue and covering. You're very, very welcome. It's a huge day for the Day Trader. We are here all live. Everything you see here is real and genuine. I started this channel a year ago to be the most honest, real YouTube channel in the world. And we're taking on Mr. Beast. We give cash prizes away every day and we support our charities around the world. Now, if you'd like to be a member, we have a membership program from just two. There we go. We've got champagne. This is to all my members, all my regular members. Go and grab a beer because we're going to celebrate our channel today. Here's some champagne. Here's some champagne. I want all my members to go and grab themselves a glass of something, and we're going to celebrate. The truth is finally through here on YouTube, and we're going to celebrate by supporting and helping everyone. So go and grab a beer or something, and we'll be right back with that in a second when everyone's got it. Okay. So if you want to be a member, what we do, you can have a 20-minute fundraiser and we raise money for your charity and you get all the money. I take nothing in return. I don't charge anything, no commission. We are here to serve all. When COVID came, it completely and utterly killed my career. As the world piano man, I couldn't tour anymore. It had to stop. So what I did, I built a TV studio, and everything we do here is to raise money for people, help people, support people, always tell the truth, and it's what we do. All right, we've raised over $1 million in this studio. Let me give you a wave. All right. For our members and charities, we're getting very on edge right now. I'm very excited because the Jerome Powell speech is just around the corner. All my members, grab a drink, a beer. We're going to toast each other right now because we're having a record day. Let's go. Here's the invitation to join should you wish to become a member and benefit from all the perks. All the perks of being a member. Right, 57. If we get 67 likes, which will be the all-time record, Billy Joel, Elton John, live music in the show today, live on the show. But we have to break the record, all right? Okay. Let's bring up a 1-minute timer, and let's see if we can smash it in just 1 minute. There's now 129 people watching. Okay, here's the Mr. Mini-Me. Let's see it. Let's go, 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 go. Let's get ready for Jerome Powell's speech. We're going to toast. We're going to toast. Get your glasses ready. Okay, here we go. Just a few seconds to go now. 63. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. Let me take the music off the screen. Now, we've got the Day Trader of the Day competition coming up later on when getting drunk before work, BSV Army. I'm just drinking water. We're having champagne in a second when we hit 67. All right. Sounds like a bubbler. Crypto Elf of Rivendell. I do love that. I like that. Lord of the Rings. There we go. 67. We've matched the record. One more to beat it. And there'll be live Billy Joel, Elton John music in the show. Right, fantastic. 70, we've smashed it. All right, the S&P is now up 0.89. Welcome to the channel. If you've not been here before, my name is Martyn Lucas, voted by Elton John as the world piano man. Everything you see here is real. This is my real money, my real trades. I've toured 195 countries and I couldn't tour anymore because of COVID, so I built a TV studio and I wanted to tell the truth about finance. It's not being done on YouTube. It's not being done. People are trying to promote products, get you to buy it. I get attacked all the time by people trying to influence my channel, and we will not have it. Everything here is real, genuine, and upfront. We are here today to report Jerome Powell and his speech. And we expect, these are all my shares. This is all my money. This is my real trades, my real positions. Ask me what's in my portfolio. You are seeing it on the screen here right now. Now, I'm expecting the Jerome Powell to speak very shortly. I've got the live feed. I'm looking at it right now. Nothing has started. As soon as it starts, I'll bring it to you. I will shut up, I'll have a break, and you'll all listen in. And then we'll debate, and then we'll have our special song at the end. And you can choose whether you want We Are the Champions or the Piano Man, Billy Joel versus Queen. You can choose. All right. Now, if you've just tuned in, subscribe and ring the bell. We're getting ready. Let's blow up the chat. Let's see it explode right now. This is great stuff. And any minute now, we'll bring you the breaking news. Virgin Galactic, this is one of my biggest positions, 17% of my portfolio. The Virgin Orbit is up 5%. Now, on July the 1st, I'm releasing a Kickstarter campaign to go and make a film at the space station in the US and the UK. US and the UK. So if you want to join me, you can. Here is the Kickstarter campaign if you want to be part of it. If you want to be live with me at the spaceport, that launches. Go and click the preview of it. It's previewing now on Kickstarter, and we're going to launch it on the 1st of July, July the 1st. All right. Be ready for a 4% down day tomorrow. BSV Army, that's what he says. There we go. The Mozart Crypto has subscribed. Thank you very much indeed. Have we got any new members yet today? Have we got a new member? If you become a member, you can have happy birthday sung to you live on the show on your birthday. You can get to keep the video. If you are a YouTuber or an online influencer, if you are a silver member, I put you on the homepage of my YouTube channel here, and I promote you, and I will make you a video, and I will post the video to your channel and blow it up. It's what I do. Everybody wins here when everybody wins. This channel is here to help and support everyone. It's what we do. All right, fantastic. So we might even have some Andre Bocelli coming up at the end of the show as well. It all depends. This is a new world record. Yes, Zach, how are you? New viewer, Cami90. Good afternoon. Welcome to Cami90. We are just waiting now for Jerome Powell, and as soon as we get it, we will bring it to you. All right, let's go over to my live position on my portfolio. I am up today 1.87, but look at it. This is my real money. That's what's happened in the last few months because of inflation, because of COVID, because of the war. My portfolio has absolutely collapsed. But there we go. We're still in. I've not sold out. I've bought the dips, but I can't buy any more as we've run out of money. If you want to highlight your name today, if you go into the super chat, you can highlight your name live in the show. Puk Atian, just subscribed. Thank you much indeed. New Spider Cars. I'm impressed with your studio. Well, at the end of the show, you'll get to see Elton John, Billy Joel perform right there in this studio. Indeed. All right. Fantastic. All coming up very, very soon. Stick with us. Hopefully we'll be celebrating. Hopefully it'll be happy music. When will the Fed start to speak? Very, very soon. In 9 minutes will be the build-up. But Jerome Powell will not speak until the half hour. What does everybody think? Let's have a poll. Let's have a poll. Let's have a poll right now. I'm going to create a poll. Will markets, here we go. Markets, the question I'm going to ask you right now. Markets, green or red? Green or red? Okay, so that you can choose the word green. So when Jerome Powell speaks, do you expect the markets to turn red or stay green? Markets green or red? Okay, it's a live poll in the chat, and we'll send that through to the Fed as well. So there you go. There it is for you in the chat. Sky News just accidentally released the news of 0.75 and then deleted it. Okay, we have some possible. This has not been verified. But Sky News accidentally released the news 0.75 and then deleted it. I cannot confirm this, but this has just come from Jason Stolfer, who is he's one of our guests. He's not one of our members, so I can't confirm it. But that's what's just been said. BSV, we'll be rich when we recover. Okay, let's have a look at our crypto. This is my Ethereum. I've sold out of Ethereum. I've only got $147 worth. BTC, I've sold out. I've only got $85 worth. BSV, I've sold out as well. I've got 11 coins of BSV. That's all I have in crypto. This is my portfolio right here. It's going to be a bull market. Is that Aaron Premi? Bruno Rossa, awesome. Hi everyone, Bean Loves Life. We've got the Queen of Self-Braiding. These are all our members. We're promoting them on the screen. Who's ready, guys? Bulls. We got all the way from Development Alert Uganda. We do a lot of fundraising to help our friends in Uganda. Here he is, Zach. Subscribe, everyone. Click subscribe and ring the bell. Let us know you are here. Fantastic. All right. We've not got long to go now. In fact, just a few minutes' time, the Fed will start to speak and we'll get some information. It does look like, though, if you believe the rumor, is that correct? Is that correct? 0.75. Crypto, no underlying value. I prefer stocks. So do I. A bull market, seriously? That's what Paul B is saying. Let the like the stream. Good luck. Thank you. My name is missing. Not anymore. Rohit Childri. Your name is not missing. But if you are a member, you get highlighted. You'll see nearly everybody in our channel is actually a member, because they get many, many perks. And the perks, unlike other channels, is designed to benefit you. It's not for my benefit. I had my benefit when I toured as the World Piano Man. I'm retired now because of COVID. So everything I do is for you. Fundraising for you, supporting for you, growing your YouTube channels. I'm here for you. Everything you see here is real and genuine. So there we go. We're here to help everybody. All right. Let's have a quick update on our channel. We're a brand new channel and we've just gained 3,431. Oh, look at that. Boom, 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 boom. 3,470. We're growing fast now. We have a higher engagement rate, believe it or not, than Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, people watch this show 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, every single day. We give away money to all our charities. We give away money to you. Right, here we go. Who wants to be in our cash giveaway for free on Friday in the opening bell? This is the competition video. It's 1 minute 50 seconds long. All you've got to do is watch it through and leave a comment. And the comment, I tell you what it is in the video. So there it is. There's the competition video in the live chat. Click on that, give a like, leave the comment, and you'll be in the cash prize giveaway. And the more members we get, the more viewers we get, the bigger the cash prize is. Yes, 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 yes. Do a Fed cash giveaway. Who wants a Bitcoin this afternoon? Anybody? Anybody want to win some money this afternoon? I'm right. Okay, all my members. We started this channel 11 days less than a year ago. 11 days less than a year ago, we started this channel. And we did it because we wanted to become the best YouTube channel in the world. The only real financial channel that's live all the time, that is there for its members, is there to support people, there to help people, gives 100% of the money we raise to you, takes nothing out. Everything we do for you. All right? I dedicate my life to sitting here 10 hours a day live. Raise your glasses. This is to all my members who have been here 4 hours a day, every day for the whole year. And now we are going viral on YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook. And let's become the best and most honest and real YouTube channel in the world. Raise your glasses. Cheers, everybody. Let's raise your glasses. Let's do it. All right. Cheers. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's a little moment there for our members. I appreciate many of you have got no idea what's going on. That was for our members who have been here every day from around the world. Let's hear from some of our members. If our members are with us right now, and they always are, the green room is open. If you want to call in and say hello to the world, you can. If anybody here wants to call in and say hello to the world, you need to be a member on our Discord channel. And you need to be a member of the YouTube channel. Here is the invitation to become a member of the YouTube channel. There you go. And you can be live in the show. And here is our Discord. And you can be live in the show on Discord. Are you ready? There you go. All right. Fantastic. There you go. Cheers, everyone. Right, let's hear from our members. Tom.
Welcome to the Day Trader. Tom from CNB Studios here. The reason why I love Martyn and the channel is he's always willing to help everyone out, gives all of his time up dedicated to the programs, to the shows. And if you want to know anything about trading or music, then Martyn's your man to go to.
What about Patty from Italy?
Hello to everybody. I'm calling from Tuscany, near Pisa. I'm very, very happy to be here. It's very amazing. It's very funny. And to share friendship, a great channel, because you're sympathetic.
What about Ali Tisro? What about Ali Tisro?
The Day Trader, join us, join the family. I'm very excited to be part of this family. We're going to make some money together. And
let's do it.
Martyn is the most straight up person I've met so far. No chitter chatter. We just get straight to it.
Paul B from Manchester, well, for England, he's a Man United fan.
Keep watching Martyn Lucas. He's a cheeky chappy from the south of England, and he's a lot of fun.
What about Rob McLean?
The best that you can have today is to join the Martyn Lucas show. Make yourself some money and have fun with a great group of friends at the same time. Go for it.
Fantastic. It's all going well. Right. We are getting ready to pump and dump. I'm sure it's going to happen. Right. We've got a minute and a half to go. We very quickly need to hear from our sponsors. Skip the ad. Here it comes. Some of you will see it. Some of you won't. But I've got to play it. Here it is. All right. There it is. Anybody see it? Some of you did. Some of you didn't. And it broke. We've got so many people in the... No, there we go. There we go. It worked. 239. Excuse me for a minute. Krishna Adeo from India. Hello. Can my moderators please take care of the spam, please? Could my moderators get to work? Thank you, Paul B. Thank you so much indeed. We are exploding here right now. Welcome everybody over there on Twitch. We have a Twitch audience tuning in for Jerome Powell. Here is the Twitch. If you want to follow me on Twitch, you can. We're live there on Twitch this afternoon. If you would like to talk to me off air and you want to talk to me through Discord, here is the Discord. All the links below, by the way, all the links for anything you need are all below in the chat as well. There you go. If you want to follow me on Twitter and get the after hours reaction from all of this, here is our Twitter. There we go. There it is in the live chat. All links are below. All right, fantastic. 1 minute, Martyn. Okay, I'm going over to it right now. I've got it here on the screen, and we're listening in. There's nothing at the moment. All right, this is the feed I've got, so don't worry. I've got the feed. I'm watching live. When it goes live, I will bring it to you. You won't miss anything. I promise you that, all right? This is the place to be. I will bring you the best quality sound, the best audio. Don't worry about that. Fantastic. Let's have a quick look at what our channel exploding right now. We've had 1,800 people come through the stream. Brilliant. It just shows you, if you always tell the truth, always be real, always be honest, you can win. It's how it works. Just be honest. Just be real. It's what this channel is all about. Okay, here we go. Let's have a quick look. 3,470, 3,492. When we hit 5,000 subscribers, we're going to bring in Greg Dickerson, a big YouTuber, talking live on the channel. When we reach 10,000, we have a big cash giveaway. Right, here we go. From Argentina, Matthias Villanth. Hello, Gersh Mollier, John Welf. When will be the announcement? Very, very soon. We are watching live. You will not miss a thing. I promise you. Okay. Fed rate, here we go. Here we got some information now coming in.
Higher than expected inflation path for this year. The Fed had in March projected PCE headline inflation at 4.3%. They said it's going to clock in at 5.2% by the end of 2022. That's a big reason why the Fed needed to go bigger today. They also downgraded their expectations for growth in the United States this year, projecting 1.7% GDP growth compared to 2.8%. A notable downgrade on that front. For that reason, the Fed expecting to raise rates further. They expect to get the Fed funds rate to somewhere around 3.4% by the end of this year, guys. That would imply another roughly 175 basis points throughout the next 4 meetings remaining this year. The Federal Reserve going big and going more aggressive with that announcement today. We'll see what the Fed chairman has to say at his press conference at about 2:30, guys.
There you go. So we will come back to that. So we now know what the rate is. We now know what the rate is, and we'll bring it to you. Chair's Powell's interview live on the show. That will be coming up very, very soon. Okay. So we're not going to miss it. We now know 0.75. How is the market reacting to this? How is the market reacting? There we go. So what we will do, we have broken the record this afternoon. We are going to see how the market reacts, and depending on how it reacts, will be whether we do, look, everyone's, it's 50-50 red. Okay, we'll have a poll in a minute. Are we doing the Piano Man, or are we doing We Are the Champions live in the show? We're going to go over to the studio. It's Billy Joel versus Queen this afternoon, live from our studio. This is our TV studio, all ready to go, and we're going to celebrate or commiserate whatever the markets do. We now know it's up 0.75, but BSV chat. Right, let me end the poll. Okay, let me do a poll right now. All right, what do you want to hear at the end of the show? Here we go. So the poll is, what song? And we'll go back to Jerome Powell very soon as he starts to speak. So what song are we going to do? Are we going to do We Are the Champions? And don't forget, you can all call in live, be on the show, or the Piano Man, and the Piano Man will have everybody's name in the song. Okay, there you go. We Are the Champions or the Piano Man. At the end of the show, we're going to celebrate. We're going to drink beer. We're going to get drunk. We're going to fall off our chairs. We just don't care, because how much more money can we lose? And yeah, it's what we're going to do, and we will celebrate. And there you go. Right. The Vanguard S&P is up 0.86. The Vanguard S&P is up 0.68 now. Virgin Galactic is up 2.51. At the moment, the markets are holding, but we know when Jerome Powell speaks, they will dump. But we are holding. Nothing to fear. Hi, everyone. Looking good at the moment. Rivian, Lucid, up 2.77. Buy, Thunder Split. Play Sad Violin. We can play Sad Violin if you like. Have they announced the price? Yes, 0.75. Over there on Facebook, Tandy Nakada Nidema. I think I pronounced that correctly. Join us, youtube.com/thedaytrader1. My name is Martyn Lucas, coming live to you from Dallas, Texas. Live, and we're going to celebrate or commiserate at the end of the show with Billy Joel or Elton John. We Are the Champions or Piano Man. Either one, your names will be in the show. Right, here goes the drop. Here goes the drop. The information is now feeding through to the markets. Right, it dropped. We are still up at the moment. Sally, Sahil, yes, I am Indian. Welcome to you. Harish, Jai Sri Krishna, coming up at the end of the show. We Are the Champions or the Piano Man. I was voted by Elton John as the world piano man. I'm going to get drunk, have a beer, and celebrate at the end of the show. Bitcoin is still floating above 20,000. There we go. Bitcoin is still above 20,000. Let's have a look at our currencies right now. Ethereum, I sold out. It's now down 5%. BTC down 2%. Need BTC to stay above 20,000. Otherwise, down she goes. BSV down 2.95. Mark Forged up. GSK, remember, this is why I don't options trade. This is why I buy a piece of the pie. I always own the stocks. Sir, please, one shout out to Sahil. Sahil, how are you, Sahil? Lovely. Give me a subscribe, ring the bell. Give us a super chat. If you want your name highlighted in the show, and you want me to put your name in the song this afternoon, you want your name in the song, give us a super chat and I'll write everyone's name down and put you in the song this afternoon. It's going to be We Are the Champions or the Piano Man. And because we have so many people watching, it's going to be the people that have given me a super chat with their names will be in the song. And anyone who gives me a tip on super chat will get copyright of the video. They can paste it on their YouTube channel and keep it. And you will own the copyright. I will give it to you, all right? If you haven't expected it, that BTC will be under 10,000 this year, then you can't be helped. I believe you. I believe you. That was coming from Paul B. Fantastic. Thank you very much for your insight. Looking at the stocks right now, we're still holding above 0.42. Incredible stuff. All right, so there we go. We've got more information coming up from the Fed very, very soon. Fed says strongly committed to returning inflation to 2%. We will go over to the Jerome Powell when he speaks, but we now know it's up 0.75. Returning inflation to 2%. They're committed. This is a good thing. A good thing. Thank you to all my friends in India. Any updates? Rob Gantz, yes, 0.75. The hike rate, the rate hike is 0.75. In 20 minutes, Jerome Powell will be speaking live on the show. Is it going to go red? Dow Jones red? Yes, apparently. Right. Ali Tisro. Rahul Pathina, we are already in a bear market. Yes, we are. We've been in a bear market now for a couple of weeks. Even though some people haven't accepted it, we are indeed in a bull market. All right, now this is my actual position live on the screen, as you can see it. All right, we've just broken 3,517, so we are ready to go live to Jerome Powell, who will talk in 20 minutes. Raise your glasses, everybody. Let's celebrate. This is how we celebrate. The rates are going up. Inflation's going to get under control. Ultimately, it's a good thing. Raise your glasses. Cheers. And we will celebrate very soon. At the moment, we are the champions is winning the vote. So what that means is at the end of the show, we will go to the back of the studio here. All the smoke, all the lasers, everything will kick off. And Freddie Mercury will be in the house. All right, Queen, you wait and see. That's coming up at the end of the show. All right, fantastic. I bought the bank. I bought the bank. That's Pratimya Pandey. I'm not sure what that means. Rahul, harsh no. Stanley, the meeting when they speak and say stuff, that moves the market. Absolutely. That's coming up very soon. That's coming up in 20 minutes' time. Please, can you tell result, Ali Tisro? Tell me the result. It's 0.75. 0.75, okay? 60% thought that would be the case, and it is. 60% of the market has priced that in. Nifty will kick out. DJI. Keep talking only. Wallace Young, keep talking only. Over there on Facebook, very volatile. It is indeed. It's a day trader's paradise at the moment. Very, very harsh, very difficult. Sir, I love you. Sahil, we love you too. All the way. Now listen, Sahil. If you become a member of our channel, we do fundraisers for our members, exclusive content, member-only videos. We have special perks and benefits. We have 20-minute fundraisers where you keep all the money. We celebrate your birthday live on the show. We do all such kinds of things. You get exclusive content in Discord. And here's the invitation to join. Here's the invitation to join. And also, silver members, we put you on the homepage of our YouTube channel and I promote your channel live in the show. Live in the show. Right. Have any of my original members here? Any of my original members here? Who would like a blowout video? Right now, let's help somebody. Let's help someone right now in the show. Are any of my original members here in the show? I'm going to pick someone right now and make them famous. You ready? I'm going to pick someone now and make them famous. All right, here's my channel right now as we wait for Jerome Powell. Let me have a look. Who can I make famous today? Who can I make famous today? One of my members. Are you ready? I'm going to make one of my members famous today. Are you ready? Let me bring them in a second. I'm going to make somebody famous on my channel right now. Mike is here. The Queen of Super Chat. The Queen of Super Chat? What I meant to say. The Queen of Self-Braiding. That's what I meant to say. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Where is the members? Where's the members showing? Let's have a look. Let's make one of our members famous today, shall we? Let's make one of our members famous. And because there are so many people watching, it's actually slowing down my feed at the moment. But let's see. Right. Okay. I'm going to make one of our members famous. She just gave me a super chat. So, Queen of Self-Braiding, are you ready to get famous? The one thing we do on our channel is we help everyone. All right? It's not about me. It's about you. This is one of our members. She's been there since the very beginning. This is her channel. Now, this is a very small channel. 309 subscribers. All right? The Queen of Self-Braiding. With everybody watching right now, are you ready, Queen? Everybody right now, subscribe to the Queen of Self-Braiding. She's one of our members. We're going to make her famous live on the show. We do this for our members that support our show, that have been here from the beginning. We love it. So there we go. I'll give it to you one more time. Would everybody go and do it? And let's make some person in the channel right now famous on YouTube. There you go. The Queen of Self-Braiding. I'll post it again and again and again. There you go. I'm going to come back to that in about a minute. It's on 309, and let's blow up this channel. If you are a member, this is what we do for you. We blow up your channels. We raise money for your charities. Any point in the show, we can do it. So I'm going to go back to that in a second. All right. Now then, we're waiting to hear from Jerome Powell in just a few moments' time. We're waiting. I'm looking in right now, and there isn't anything to tell you. All I can tell you is the interest rates have gone up by 70 basis points, and we will get more information as Jerome Powell speaks in 15 minutes, and I will bring you that live. How many Indians here? Any graces? Trending Hub. Great. Super Tramp. Great stuff. Right then, shall we have a look? Shall we have a look and see how many subscribers the Queen of Self-Braiding got? 309. Let's refresh it. This is my gift to you, one of our members live on the channel. 309. Let's refresh it. Let's refresh it. Here we go. She had 309 subscribers. Let's see if we can get her some more. We do this for our members. Everybody wins. 311. She gained 2. Is that all? Is that all? Come on, everybody. This is the channel of love and giving. Remember, if you give, I give to you 10 times over. 10 times over. There is the Queen of Self-Braiding's channel once again. And I will come back in a minute. We gained 2. I want her to gain hundreds. All right, I want to help her. Just a random person, one of our members I picked out of the show today and want to help her grow. Wonderful. Let's do it. Get up or get down. What's going on? VJ. Super Tramp from India. Chris Abuba. How are you? Alicia, all the way from Italy. Fantastic. Will the Indian market be bullish or bearish? Well, it does look like the American economy is taking care of the economy, and we do say in England, when America sneezes, England catches a cold. So what we're saying right now is this is great. I think they've taken control of the economy, and the markets at the moment are holding firm. ETH is about to go below 1,000, says Ali Tisro. Let me bring him into the show. Here he is. As you can see, it's about to go below 1,000. Crypto, I'm out of. I've sold nearly all of my crypto. I'm in stocks. Real cash, real stocks, real shares. Stanley, make me famous. I would love to make you famous, Stanley. You need to be a member on my channel to feature on the homepage of my YouTube channel. All right? If you want to be a member, I'm going to post you the link right now. Invitation to join. You see it? You can be a member for $2 a month. And everything I do on my channel can be done for you. It's what I do for everybody. We raise money. We've raised over $1 million for charities live here in this studio. It's what we do all the time. All right. Lot of friends from India today. I love you all. How is India? Bob Mack, the Fed has to raise rates higher than the US dollar inflation, and US dollar inflation is way past 40%. That's what Bob Mack says. Deepak Janka, Dow damage is already done. I see some bounce back. Okay, great. Let's see if we can have a bounce back. We're looking at the stocks right now. Everything's holding. Let me go one final time. Did everybody subscribe to the Queen of Self-Braiding? This is her channel. A random YouTuber, one of my friends here today, one of our members. Have we made her famous? Have we made her famous? She had 309 subscribers. I shared her channel to get everyone to subscribe to it. Let's have a look. 311. She's gained 2. This is the last time I'm going to check, but I hope she's gained more than 2. 309 becomes. Come on. Refresh the screen. 314. Okay, that's not too bad. She gained, 5? 5 subscribers. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, Queen of Self-Braiding, that's my gift to you. You got 5 new subscribers to your channel today for being a member of my channel. I love it. I hope everyone enjoys your videos. Great stuff. And we'll feature another member tomorrow. Good night, Sahil. Good night, good night, good night. Your opinion for the Indian market? I can't say. I cannot say. Can some of my members take care of the spam, please, coming through our channel right now? It's quite a bit. Now, after the show this evening, we have an exclusive members-only video. It's to reveal what happened this morning on our show. Here is the members-only video. I'm posting it now in the chat. Okay, here it is. This is from our members only. And if you are a member of the channel, you can watch it live and have your say. It's after the closing bell this afternoon. All right. We're waiting to hear from Jerome Powell speak. That's when things really get a little bit hectic. So we're looking forward to that. Your screen doesn't show the price. It has shifted. Let's have a look. There we go. There we go. It's up 1.77. I'm up 2.37 today. Looking good. Block the spammers. Yes, indeed. If you are a moderator, please take care of that. Ali Tisro is very busy this afternoon. They're all busy. All our members are busy in the moderation of the channel. Thank you guys. Working so hard on the channel. The Vanguard S&P is up 0.82. Move it up. Move it up. Move it up. We can't see. What can't you see? What can't you see? I got a super chat from Rishi Abhal. Rishi will be in our show this afternoon. Rishi, our very first tip from India. Right, let me write that down. Rishi will be in the song We Are the Champions. So Rishi will be in the We Are the Champions. R-U-S-H-I. At the end of the show, Rishi and the Queen. The Queen gave me a super chat as well. Okay, these are the people that will be in our song later on. At the end of the show, we are doing We Are the Champions. And everyone who gives me a super chat will be in the song. Very, very good. Live here in the studio. Sorry, it was me. Ha ha. There you go. I'm glad that's all sorted out. Ali Tisral's getting all confused. That Fed rate live. Yes, indeed. It is up 0.75. Rob Brenner, my testicle are finely green. Let's go. Fed meeting outcome up 0.75. We've got Jerome Powell speaking in 10 minutes. We already have the information that the Fed rate is up 0.75, 75 basis points, and we will be getting the Jerome Powell speak live on the show in 10 minutes from now. 10 minutes from now. 3,517, 3,543 now. When we hit 5,000 subscribers, we get a star guest on our show. When we hit 10,000, we are giving a big cash prize away. Fantastic. Very, very exciting stuff indeed. All right. We've got just 10 minutes to go before Jerome Powell speaks. We're very, very much looking forward to that. And we will share with you all the information as it comes. All right. Now then, we've got some requests here. We are going to do. So far, we have two names in the chat. Two names in We Are the Champions. We have Rashi and Queen who have given me a super chat, and they will be in the song, and they can post the video to their YouTube channel because they will be given for free the copyright as a gift from me. All right. That's my gift to all of you. Right, the markets like it so far. People from India are leaving go to sleep. Good night, night, guys. It's very, very late for them. It's very, very late. Indian market, it's 15,300. It's 1530 tomorrow. Fifth wave down pending as per Elliott wave in Nifty. Pratik. If any of my Indian friends would like me to do a special event for all of my friends in Italy, let me know for India. Let me know through our Discord or comments below the videos, and I will set up a special event for our friends in India. Would be absolutely wonderful. All right, okay. All Nifty, put writers here. Good question, Rob. I'm Rob 3. I'm Rob 3. And Rob Brennan. Here he is. Wasim. How are you, Wasim Majdalani? Lovely to have you live here in the show. All right. The markets are reacting pretty good at the moment. Yay, sir. All right. So I would love I would love to. Oh, Ali Tisro. Ali Tisro, please add me back as a moderator. Ali Tisro, would you moderate the channel? I need to know, would you moderate the channel? We removed all the moderators because no one was moderating. So we only add people who will moderate. Ali Tisro, will you moderate the channel? And will you, it's like a declaration, isn't it? It's like a declaration. So Ali is in this song. Let me put Ali in. And Rushi is in. Rushi is already in. Ali. Yes, of course. All right, Ali. Thank you very much indeed. I'd love to add you then as a moderator, Ali. I've known you long enough, and you are now going to moderate as a moderator. There we go. Ali Tisro, you are now a moderator on the channel. Thank you very much indeed for your support. You're going to be very busy this afternoon. All right. Great, mate. Waiting impatiently for BTC to drop to 15,000 after Powell speaks. Not long to go. It's a badge of honor to have the spanner. It's no badge of honor. It's a bloody responsibility. How long will Powell speak? For about 15 minutes, I would no doubt. 15, 20 minutes. Why Dow not fall? Nifty levels for tomorrow. Looking okay. Let me have a little look. Paddy is here as well from Italy. The day trade at 0.75 is factored in. What's your view? I totally agree. The markets always know what's coming up. They always know. It's just us guys, us regular folks. We haven't got a clue what's going on. We're just the little man. We are the little man. We are the real people, right? We haven't got a clue. We just lose all our money. All right. I'm having a cup of tea from the day trader mug. Who wants to win a day trader mug? Oh, Rushi has just appeared, and we are promoting our gifts here. We've gifted. There we go. Ali Tisro has gifted. Wow, fantastic! Ali Tisro has gifted 5 memberships. 5 people are going to get picked randomly now to be a member. If you are in the channel right now, you are about to become a member. 5 lucky people in the chat. So you need to come into the chat and say, I'd like to be a member. Come into the chat. There we go. Caden Youngkis was gifted a membership by Ali Tisro. Who's going to claim the memberships? VLC Stock Learning has claimed a membership. We got memberships being given away today. We are giving away prizes. There we go. Come on, come on. We're giving away prizes. Pick me. You got to claim them. Fantastic. I'd like to be a member. There we go. Hey, we're giving away memberships in the chat. Absolutely great. Yahia has become a member. Absolutely fantastic. We're giving away members today in the show. Fantastic. If one of my members would like to do that, you can go in and you can give a tip and donate memberships. There we go. Harish Handra has become a member. There you go. What a great, great treat that is. That is all courtesy of Ali Tisro. Let's hear from Ali Tisro. This is Ali Tisro. Here he is.
You should definitely join the day trader. Join us. Join the family. I'm very excited to be part of this family. We're going to make some money together. And Martyn is the most straight up person I've met so far. No chitter chatter. We just get straight to it.
There you go. If you want to become a member, right, it's great. We're giving away loads of memberships. Now, once you're a member, you need to go over to Discord and let me know you're a member, and I can upgrade your account on Discord. All right. Now, Rushi's given me so many tips. His name's appearing all over the screen. He's going to be in our big song this afternoon. We are the champions. And the channel is growing faster and faster and faster. Now, any of you can donate a membership. If you want to give me a tip, but at the same time give the love to other people, all you've got to do is go into the let me show you. Go into the chat underneath. Let me show you how you do it. If you want to stand out today and do something absolutely wonderful for somebody, you can do it. This is how you do it, right? Let me share with you. This is how you do it, all right? You go here in the super chat, click here, there, look, and you can membership gifting. You can go, look, membership gifting, and you can donate to somebody a membership. There you go, 5, 10, or 20. Right? And not only are you giving the channel a tip, not only that, but you are also getting your name mentioned, and you are also gifting someone around the world a free membership. And bronze members can get a happy birthday song played live in the show. And they get exclusive content, member-only content. Absolutely wonderful. Subscribe if you want to become a member. All right, Rob Brennan is saying... Rob Brennan is offering something now. Maybe Rob Brennan is going to give away some memberships. He's saying subscribe if you want to become a member. All right. So we might have some more free memberships. If you click subscribe and ring the bell, make sure you've set the notification bell to all. I would like to be a member. Chris Abuba says, I want to be a member. I want to become a member. There we go. We are becoming the best YouTube channel in the world. We're here to help people. Right. We've got 2 minutes to go before Jerome Powell speaks. So we're going to go quiet in a minute. All right, we're waiting for Jerome Powell to speak. As soon as he starts, I will bring it to you. Do not fear, you are in the right place. All right, do not worry, you are in the right place. Leonardo Rodriguez has said, I want to be a member as well. Awesome stuff. I'd like to be a member, says Samir Tez. Good stuff. I love it, I love it, I love it. Okay, and... we're about to go live at any moment for the Fed, for Jerome Powell to speak. And when he speaks, watch out market. Watch out the market. You know what's going to happen. And it'll be live in just a couple of moments' time. Time for the live stream. I've got it here. It hasn't yet started. Guess what? There's more people. We've got more likes in here than they have on Yahoo. Absolutely great. See, we're more engaging than Yahoo itself. Brilliant. Best place to be. Time for Fed meeting. We're waiting for it. It hasn't started yet. It hasn't started yet. It starts in 1 minute 30 seconds. Just bear with me. I'll bring it all to you. And watch the markets. Okay? Get ready for it. I've got it here. Ready to rock and roll. You will not miss a thing. All right? You are in the best place. I promise I will bring you all the information that you need. All right? Okay, here we go. We have more likes now than Yahoo Finance. Brilliant. All right. The Fed, we are just waiting for it to start. It's 1 minute away. 1 minute to go. Here we go. All right, here we go. Would the real Satoshi please stand up? Say please stand up. Say please stand up. Will the real Satoshi please stand up? Nakamoto. Are we gonna go red? Are we gonna go green? Jerome Powell, you're the man. Here we go, here we go, here we go. I know I'm rubbish. I know I'm not a rapper. Right, here we go. We're just waiting now. And the moment it goes live, I will bring it to you. I will bring it to you in 20 seconds. The moment it goes live, you will have it here live with me. Do not worry. Okay, you ready? Looking at the markets. And at the moment we go live, it should be in 10 seconds time. Good old Yahoo, they haven't done their proper research. They haven't got a thumbnail like we have, but there you go. That's Yahoo Finance. 1 million subscribers and they haven't even got a thumbnail. Free concert coming up at the end. Yes, 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 yes. You'll be hearing We Are the Champions. Okay, we are waiting for it to start. Waiting for Yahoo Finance to go live. It hasn't gone live yet. We are waiting. We are waiting for it. We're watching on the screen. All right. Any moment now, it'll go live and you will have it. Okay. Thanks for the live stream. You are very welcome. We're always live. We're live nearly we're live like 5-6 hours a day, every day. And everything here is real, genuine. This is my real trades, my real money in front of all of you. Everything here is real. This is all my money. I started a year ago investing on the stock market. I've lost a lot of money over the last few months. It's been very difficult. Can you show Tesla, Martin? Yeah, I just did. Went through Tesla. There it is. Rushi Abal, timeout for you. You can't spam 20 times unless Martin allows you. What's going on? Thank you, whatever's going on over there. Thank you so much indeed, my moderators taking care of the stream. You guys are great. Right, we're waiting. They haven't started it yet. We're still waiting. We're still waiting. The moment it comes, I will bring it to you. Do not fear. I am watching it live. I am checking all the screens, and you are going to get all the information as it happens live. Okay. The moment it comes, I will bring it to you. As always, Yahoo Finance haven't done the... I mean, look at this. I'll show you. Look, guys. This is Yahoo Finance. They haven't got the thumbnail done properly. They don't tag it properly. Unbelievable. And they've got nearly 1 million subscribers. But they've only got 72 likes. We've got double that amount. It's all about bringing the people the right thing. It's on now. No, it's not. It hasn't started yet. It hasn't started yet. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Here we go. I'll bring it to you now. Here we go. I'll tap in there now.
Significantly reducing the size of our balance
Here we go.
I'll have more to say about today's monetary policy actions after briefly reviewing economic developments. Overall economic activity edged down in the first quarter as unusually sharp swings in inventory.
Hang on a minute. There's been a break in their signal. It'll come back.
And net exports more than offset continued strong underlying demand. Recent indicators suggest that real GDP growth has picked up this quarter, with consumption spending remaining strong. In contrast, growth in business fixed investment appears to be slowing, and activity in the housing sector looks to be softening, in part reflecting higher mortgage rates. The tightening in financial conditions that we've seen in recent months should continue to temper growth and help bring demand into better balance with supply. As shown in our summary of economic projections, FOMC participants have marked down their projections for economic activity, with the median projection for real GDP growth running below 2% through 2024. The labor market has remained extremely tight, with the unemployment rate near a 50-year low, job vacancies at historical highs, and wage growth elevated. Over the past
Guys, you need to turn up your volume. They are broadcasting very low quality.
Down from
all right, the volume is up as high as it can go. It's their issue, not mine.
Robust. Improvements in labor market conditions have been widespread, including for workers at the lower end of the wage distribution, as well as for African Americans and Hispanics. Labor demand is very strong, while labor supply remains subdued, with the labor force participation rate little changed since January. FOMC participants expect supply and demand conditions in the labor market to come into better balance, easing the upward pressures on wages and prices. The median projection in the SEP for the unemployment rate rises somewhat over the next few years, moving from 3.7% at the end of this year to 4.1% in 2024, levels that are noticeably above the March projections. Inflation remains well above our longer run goal of 2%. Over the 12 months ending in April, total PCE prices rose 6.3%, excluding the volatile food and energy categories. Core prices rose 4.9%. In May, the 12-month change in the Consumer Price Index came in above expectations at 8.6%, and the change in the core CPI was 6%. Aggregate demand is strong. Supply constraints have been larger and long-lasting than anticipated, and price pressures have spread to a broad range of goods and services. The surge in prices of crude oil and other commodities that resulted from Russia's invasion of Ukraine is boosting prices for gasoline and food and is creating additional upward pressure on inflation. And COVID-related lockdowns in China are likely to exacerbate supply chain disruptions. FOMC participants have revised up their projections for inflation this year, particularly for total PCE inflation, given developments in food and energy prices. The median projection is 5.2% this year and falls to 2.6% next year and 2.2% in 2024. Participants continue to see risks to inflation as weighted to the upside. The Fed's monetary policy actions are guided by our mandate to promote maximum employment and stable prices for the American people. My colleagues and I are acutely aware that high inflation imposes significant hardship, especially on those least able to meet the higher costs of essentials like food, housing, and transportation. We are highly attentive to the risks high inflation poses to both sides of our mandate, and we're strongly committed to returning inflation to our 2% objective. Against the backdrop of the rapidly evolving economic environment, our policy has been adapting, and it will continue to do so. At today's meeting, the committee raised the target range for the federal funds rate by 0.75 of a percentage point, resulting in a 1.5 percentage point increase in the target range so far this year. The committee reiterated that it anticipates that ongoing increases in the target range will be appropriate. And we are continuing the process of significantly reducing the size of our balance sheet, which plays an important role in firming the stance of monetary policy. Coming out of our last meeting in May, there was a broad sense on the committee that a 0.5 percentage point increase in the target range should be considered at this meeting if economic and financial conditions evolved in line with expectations. We also stated that we were highly attentive to inflation risks and that we would be nimble in responding to incoming data and the evolving outlook. Since then, inflation has again surprised to the upside. Some indicators of inflation expectations have risen, and projections for inflation this year have been revised up notably. In response to these developments, the committee decided that a larger increase in the target range was warranted at today's meeting. This continues our approach of expeditiously moving our policy rate up to more normal levels, and it will help ensure that longer-term inflation expectations remain well anchored at 2%. As shown in the SEP, the median projection for the appropriate level of the federal funds rate is 3.4% at the end of this year, a percentage point and a half higher than projected in March, and 0.9 percentage point above the median estimate of its longer-run value. The median projection rises further to 3.8% at the end of next year and declines to 3.4% in 2024, still above the median longer-run value. Of course, these projections do not represent a committee plan or decision, and no one knows with any certainty where the economy will be a year or more from now. Over coming months, we will be looking for compelling evidence that inflation is moving down, consistent with inflation returning to 2%. We anticipate that ongoing rate increases will be appropriate. The pace of those changes will continue to depend on the incoming data and the evolving outlook for the economy. Clearly, today's 75 basis point increase is an unusually large one, and I do not expect moves of this size to be common. From the perspective of today, either a 50 basis point or a 75 basis point increase seems most likely at our next meeting. We will, however, make our decisions meeting by meeting, and will continue to communicate our thinking as clearly as we can. Our overarching focus is using our tools to bring inflation back down to our 2% goal and to keep longer-term inflation expectations well anchored. Making appropriate monetary policy in this uncertain environment requires a recognition that the economy often evolves in unexpected ways. Inflation has obviously surprised to the upside over the past year, and further surprises could be in store. We therefore will need to be nimble in responding to incoming data and the evolving outlook. And we will strive to avoid adding uncertainty to what is already an extraordinarily challenging and uncertain time. We are highly attentive to inflation risks and determined to take the measures necessary to restore price stability. The American economy is very strong and well positioned to handle tighter monetary policy. To conclude, we understand that our actions affect communities, families, and businesses across the country. Everything we do is in service to our public mission. We at the Fed will do everything we can to achieve our maximum employment and price stability goals. Thank you, and I look forward to your questions.
Thank you. Howard Schneider with Reuters. Two related questions. Chair Powell, did you feel you boxed yourself in with the language you used at the last press conference on 50 basis point hikes in June and July? And would you please give us as detailed a sense as you can of what role you played in reshaping market expectations so quickly on Monday?
So, as you know, we always aim to provide as much clarity as we can about our policy intentions, subject to the inherent uncertainty in the economic outlook, because we think monetary policy is more effective when market participants understand how policy will evolve, when they understand our objective function, our reaction function. And in the current highly unusual circumstances with inflation well above our goal. We think it's helpful to provide even more clarity than usual, again, subject to uncertainty in the outlook. So, and I think over the course of this year, financial markets have responded and have generally shown that they understand the path we're laying out. Of course, it remains data dependent, and so that's what we generally think about guidance, and that's why we offer it. And of course, when I offered that guidance at the last meeting, I did say that it was subject to the economy performing about in line with expectations. I also said that if the economy performed, if data came in worse than expected, then we would consider moving even more aggressively. So we got the CPI data and also some data on inflation expectations late last week, and we thought for a while, and we thought, well, this is the appropriate thing to do. So then the question is, what do? And do you wait 6 weeks to do it at the next meeting? And I think the answer is that's not where we are with this. So we decided we needed to go ahead, and so we did. And that's really how we made the decision.
Thanks for taking our questions. Gina Smilik with the New York Times. I guess I wonder if you could describe for us a little bit how you're deciding how aggressive you need to be. So obviously 75 today. What did 75 achieve that 50 wouldn't have, and why not just go for a full percentage point at some point?
Sure. So if you take a step back, what we're looking for is compelling evidence that inflationary pressures are abating and that inflation is moving back down. And we'd like to see that in the form of a series of declining monthly inflation readings. That's what we're looking for. And by this point, we had actually been expecting to see clear signs of at least inflation flattening out and ideally beginning to decline. We've said that we'd be data dependent, focused on incoming data, highly attentive to inflation risks, the things that I mentioned to Howard moments ago. So contrary to expectations, inflation again surprised to the upside. Some indicators of inflation expectations have risen, and projections of this year have moved up notably. So we thought that strong action was warranted at this meeting, and today we delivered that in the form of a 75 basis point rate hike, as I mentioned. So what was the point of it really is this. We've been moving rates up expeditiously to more normal levels. And over the course of the 7 months since we pivoted and began moving in this direction, we've seen financial conditions tighten, and appropriately so. But the federal funds rate, even after this move, is at 1.6%. So again, the committee is moving rates up expeditiously to more normal levels, and we came to the view that we'd like to do a little more front-end loading on that. So I think that the SEP gives you the levels that people think are appropriate at given points in time. This was really about the speed with which you would get there. So as I mentioned, we 75 basis points today. I said the next meeting could well be about a decision between 50 and 75. That would put us at the end of the July meeting, in that range in that more normal range, and that's a desirable place to be because you begin to have more optionality there about the speed with which you would proceed going forward. Just talking about the SEP for a second, what it really says is that committee participants widely would like to see policy at a modestly restrictive level.
Sanula, I've tried to find Barclay Lights for you, but it's not on my brokerage, Robinhood. I have tried. I'm sorry I can't share it with you.
Generally a range of 3 to 3.5%. That's where people are. And that's what they want to see, knowing what they know now and understanding that we need to show resolve, but also be flexible to incoming data as we see it. If things are better, we don't need to do that much. And if they're not, then we either do that much or possibly even more. But in any case, it will be very data dependent. Then you're looking at next year, and what you're seeing is people see a bit more tightening in a range of maybe 3.5 to 4%. And that's generally what people see as the appropriate path for getting inflation under control and starting back down and then getting back down to 2%. So 75 basis points seem like the right thing to do at this meeting, and that's what we did.
Steve Leisman, CNBC. Thank you for taking my question, Mr. Chairman. You have not used the phrase in a long time, monetary policy is...
These are all my stocks, all my positions, my actual trades, my actual money. Just so you all know, this is my overall portfolio.
Or 3.8% next year in terms of the funds rate, which is similar to where the market is now, the futures market, a 4% funds rate next year. Do you think that's a level that is going to be sufficiently high enough to deal with and bring down the inflation problem? And just as a follow-up, could you break that apart for me? How much of that is restrictive, and how much of that is a normal positive rate that ought to be embedded or not?
Be wary, guys. The last time this happened, it pumped and dumped. Don't don't assume that this is it.
How high does the rate really need to go? And this is, the estimates on the committee are in that range of 3.5% to 4%. And how do you think about that? Well, you can think about the longer run neutral rate. You can compare it to that, and we think that's in the mid twos. You can look, frankly, at broader financial conditions. You can look at, asset prices. You can look at the effect you're having on the economy, rates, asset prices, credit spreads. All of those things go into that. You can also look at the yield curve and ask all along the yield curve, where is the policy rate? So for much of the yield curve now, real rates are positive. That's not true at the short end. At the short end of the yield curve in the early years, you don't have you have negative rates still. So that really is one data point. It's one part of financial conditions. So I think I have to look at it this way. We move the policy rate. That affects financial conditions, and that affects the economy. We have, of course, rigorous ways to think about it, but ultimately it comes down to, do we think financial conditions are in a place where they're having the desired effect on the economy? And that desired effect is, we'd like to see demand moderating. Demand is very hot still in the economy. We'd like to see the labor market getting better in balance between supply and demand, and that can happen both from supply and demand. Right now, demand is substantially higher.
Stick with us, guys. Coming up in a minute, we're going to have We Are the Champions live music in our show, as requested by you.
Our policy tools. There are many things we can't affect, and those would be the things, the commodity price issues that we're having around the world due to the war in Ukraine and the fallout from that, and also just all of the supply side things that are still, pushing upward on inflation. So that's really how I would think about it.
Thank you, everyone on TikTok who's following me, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Thank you very much.
I think it's certainly in the range of plausible numbers. I think we'll know when we get there, really. I mean, honestly, that would be, you would have positive real rates, I think, and inflation coming down by then. I think you'd have positive real rates across the curve. I think that the neutral rate is pretty low these days. So I would think it would, but you know what? We're gonna find that out empirically. We're not going to be completely model driven about this. We're going to be looking at this, keeping our eyes open and reacting to incoming data, both on financial conditions and on what's happening in the economy.
Thanks. Nick Timmeros of the Wall Street Journal. Chair Powell, you've said that you like your policy to work through expectations, and now obviously this decision was something quite different from how you and almost all of your colleagues had set those expectations during the intermeeting period. And I know you just said that what changed was really the inflation data, the inflation expectations data, but I'm wondering, on the inflation expectations data, was there something you saw that was unsettling enough to risk eroding the credibility of your verbal guidance by doing something so different from what you had socialized before?
So if you look at we look at a broad range of inflation expectations. So you've got the public, you've got surveys of the public and of experts, and you've also got market-based. And I think if you look across that broad range of data, what you see is that expectations are still in the place, very much in the place, where short-term inflation is going to be high, but comes down sharply over the next couple of years. That's really where inflation expectations are. And also, as you get away from this episode, they get back down close to 2%. And so this is really very important to us that remain the case. And I think if you look for most measures, most of the time, that's what you see. If we even see a couple of indicators that bring that into question, we take that very seriously. We do not take this for granted. We take it very seriously. So the preliminary Michigan reading, it's a preliminary reading. It might be revised. Nonetheless, it was quite eye-catching, and we noticed that. We also noticed that the index of common inflation expectations at the board has moved up after being pretty flat for a long time. So we're watching that, and we're thinking, this is something we need to take seriously. And that is one of the factors, as I mentioned, one of the factors in our deciding to move ahead with 75 basis points today was what we saw in inflation expectations. We're absolutely determined to keep them anchored at 2%. That was one of the reasons. The other was just the CPI reading.
So if you saw a movement like that again, another tick up in inflation expectations, would that put a 75 or even 100 basis point increase in play at your next meeting?
You know, I'll just say we're going to react to the incoming data and appropriately, I think. So I wouldn't want to put a number on what that might be. The main thing is to get rates up, and then pretty soon we'll be in an area where we're, I think, inflation. We think that policy is going to need to be restricted.
I do apologize. We've lost connection.
So, I think that's how we'll take it.
Questions. The late-breaking kind of decision to go to 75 basis points, do you worry that that will make policy guidance a less effective tool in the future? And should we think of that as a kind of symmetrical reaction function if we start to get soft readings on inflation, or if the labor market starts to roll over?
To take your exercise is that we try to provide as much clarity about our policy intentions as we can, because we think that makes monetary policy work better. It's always a trade-off, because you have to live with that guidance, and so you do it, and it helps a lot of the time. I frankly think this year has been a demonstration of how well it can work. With us having really just done very little in the way of raising interest rates, financial conditions have tightened quite significantly through the expectations channel, as we've made it clear what our plans are. So I think that's been a very healthy thing to be happening. So, and I would hope that it's always going to be, any guidance that we give is always going to be subject to things working out about as we expect. And in this particular situation, we're looking for something specific, and that is progress on inflation. We want to see progress. We want to see inflation can't go down until it flattens out, and that's what we're looking to see. And if we don't see that, then that's the kind of thing that will cause, even if we don't see progress for a longer period, that could cause us to react. But we will soon enough. We will be seeing some progress at some point, and we'll react appropriately to that too. But I would like to think, though, that our guidance is still credible, but it's always going to be conditional on what happens. This is an unusual situation to get, some data late during blackout, very close to our meeting. Very unusual to one that would actually change the outcome. So, I've only seen, in my 10 years plus here at the Fed, I've only seen something like that, even close to that, 1 or 2 times. So I don't think it's something that'll come up a great deal.
Thank you so much for taking our questions. Colby Smith with the Financial Times. On the clear and convincing threshold for the inflation trajectory, what is the level of realized inflation that meets that criteria? And how is the committee thinking about the potential trade-off of much higher unemployment than even what's forecasted in the SEP if inflation is not moderating, at this acceptable pace?
Sorry, the second part I didn't get.
What's the potential trade-off with higher unemployment than even what's forecasted in the SEP if inflation is not moderating at an acceptable pace?
Right. So what we want to see is a series of declining monthly readings for inflation, and we'd like to see inflation headed down. So, and right now our policy rate is well below neutral, right? So soon enough we'll have our policy rate. Let's assume the world works about like the SEP says. The policy rate will be up where we think it should be, and then the question would be, do you slow down? Does it make you, you'll be making these judgments about, is it appropriate now to slow down from 50 to 25, let's say, or speed up? So that's the kind of thinking we'll be doing, and we're looking, ultimately, we're not going to declare victory until we see a series of these, really see convincing evidence, compelling evidence that inflation is coming down. And that's what I mean by we think this job is done. Because we saw, frankly, we saw last year, inflation came down over the course of the summer and then turned right around and went back up. So I think we're going to be careful about declaring victory. But again, the implementation of our policy is going to be flexible and sensitive to incoming data.
Are you more concerned now that to bring down inflation, it's going to require more than just some pain at this point?
So again, I think that I do think that their objective, and this is what's reflected in the SEP, but our objective really is to bring inflation down to 2% while the labor market remains strong. I think that what's becoming more clear is that many factors that we don't control are going to play a very significant role in deciding whether that's possible or not. And there I'm thinking, of course, of commodity prices, the war in Ukraine, supply chain, things like that, where we really can't, the monetary policy stance doesn't affect those things. So, but having said that, there is a path. There's a path for us to get there. It's not getting easier. It's getting more challenging because of these external forces, and that path is to move demand down, and you have a lot of surplus demand in take for example in the labor market. So you have two job vacancies essentially for every person actively seeking a job, and that has led to a real imbalance in wage negotiating. You could get to a place where that ratio was at a more normal level, and you would expect to see those wage pressures move back down to a level where people are still getting healthy wage increases, real wage increases, but at a level that's consistent with 2% inflation. So that's a possibility, and you could say the same thing about some of the product markets where there's just excess capacity, and where the strong demand has gone into where they're capacity constrained, right? So you have effectively what we think of as a vertical supply curve or close to it. So demand comes in and it's very strong, and it shows up in higher prices, not higher quantities, not more cars, because they can't make the cars because they don't have the semiconductors. So in principle, that could work in reverse. When demand comes down, you could see, and it's not guaranteed, but you could see prices coming down more than the typical economic relationships that you see in the textbooks would suggest, because of the unusual situation we're in on the supply side. So there's a pathway there. It is not going to be easy, and again, it's our objective, but as I mentioned, it's going to depend to some extent on factors we don't control.
Hi, Chair Powell. Thank you for taking our questions. Rachel Siegel from the Washington Post. So the new projections show the unemployment rate ticking up through 2024. Is a higher unemployment rate necessary in order to combat inflation? And what is lost if the unemployment rate has to go up and people lose their jobs in order to control inflation? Thank you.
So you're right. In the SEP, we have unemployment going up to the median is 4.1%. There are, of course, a range of actual forecasts, and I would characterize that if you were to get inflation down to, on its way down to 2%, and the unemployment rate went up to 4.1%, that's still a historically low level. We hadn't seen unemployment rates below 4% until a couple of years ago. We'd seen it for like 1 year in the last 50. So the idea that 3.6% is historically low in the last century. So a 4.1% unemployment rate with inflation well on its way to 2%, I think that would be, I think that would be a successful outcome. So we're not looking to have a higher unemployment rate, but I would say that I would certainly look at that as a successful outcome. You know, we don't seek to put people out of work. Of course, we never think too many people are working and fewer people need to have jobs. But we also think that you really cannot have the kind of labor market we want without price stability. And we have to go back and establish price stability so we can have that kind of labor market. And that's a labor market where, you know, where workers are getting wage increases. Maybe the workers at the lower end of the spectrum are getting the biggest wage increases, as they were before the pandemic, where participation is high, where there's lots of job opportunities, where it's just a really, I mean, the labor market we had before the pandemic that's what we want to get back to. And you see, you know, disparities between various groups at historic lows. We'd love to get back to that place.
Welcome back, Robert Duran. Smash the like. Robert's
with
here.
The levels of inflation we have, so we have to restore that.
Everybody in the chat, copy and paste. Smash the like, Robert.
Hope to achieve.
Hi, Chair Powell. Matthew Bosa with Bloomberg. So as you just mentioned, the committee is now projecting a 0.5 percentage point rise in the unemployment rate in the SEPs over the next couple of years. And it removed a line from its policy statement about thinking that the labor market can remain strong while it tightens policy. You just mentioned that that is still your objective, though. So I'm wondering if you could explain why that line was removed from the statement, and also whether this means the FOMC is trying to induce a recession now to bring inflation down.
Not trying to induce a recession now. Let's be clear about that. We're trying to achieve 2% inflation consistent with a strong labor market. That's what we're trying to do. So let me talk about that sentence. Clearly, it's our goal to bring about 2% inflation while keeping the labor market strong, right? And that's kind of what the SEP says. That the SEP has inflation getting down to a little above 2% in 2024 with unemployment at 4.1%. So, and this is a strong labor market. This is a good labor market. And as I mentioned, there are pathways to do it. But those pathways have become much more challenging due to factors that are not under our control. Again, thinking here of the fallout from the war in Ukraine, which has brought a spike in, you know, prices of energy, food, fertilizer, industrial chemicals, and also just the supply chains more broadly, which have been larger and longer lasting than anticipated. So the sentence that we deleted said that we believe that appropriate monetary policy effectively alone can bring about the result of 2% inflation with a strong labor market. And so much of it is really not down to monetary policy. The sentence isn't, it kind of says on its face that monetary policy alone can do this. And that just didn't seem appropriate, so we took the sentence out.
And given the new projections for the unemployment rate, could you talk a little bit about what accounts for, you know, such reduced confidence against, say, a month ago or 3 months ago that inflation will largely normalize on its own as these supply side issues get worked out? Thanks.
Well, yeah, I think you've seen, again, we've been expecting progress, and we didn't get that. We got sort of the opposite. So I also think the situation, really since the consequences of the Ukraine war become more and more clear, what you're seeing is the situation getting more difficult. And you look around the world, I mean, lots of countries are looking at inflation of 10%. And it's largely due to commodities prices. But all over the world, you're seeing these effects. And so, and we're seeing them here. Gas prices, you know, all-time highs and things like that. That's not something we can do something about. So that is really, and by the way, headline inflation is important for expectations. The public's expectations, why would they be distinguishing between core inflation and headline inflation? Core inflation is something we think about because it is a better predictor of future inflation. But headline inflation is what people experience. They don't know what core is. Why would they? They have no reason to. So expectations are very much at risk due to high headline inflation. So the environment has become more difficult, clearly, in the last 4 or 5 months. And hence the need for the policy actions that we took today, hence our resolution to to get rates up and ultimately get them to where we think they need to be in coming months.
Thanks, Chair Powell. Edward Lawrence with Fox Business. I want to ask you, you talked about CPI going to 8.6%. The retail sales surprised the market by falling, and then revisions to the previous months were down. Are you hearing from contacts about consumers slowing spending or changing their habits?
So we're of course watching very, very carefully for that, and looking at the retail sale, the big store numbers and all that kind of thing. And so, but I think the fair summary of what we see is you see continuing shifts in consumption. You see some things sales going down, but overall, spending is very strong. The consumer's in really good shape financially. They're spending. There's no sign of a broader slowdown that I can see in the economy. People are talking about it a lot. Consumer confidence is very low. That's probably related to gas prices, and also just stock prices to some extent for other people. But that's what we're seeing. We're not seeing a broad slowdown. We see job growth slowing, but it's still at quite robust levels. We see the economy slowing a bit, but still growth levels, healthy growth levels.
So then as you are raising rates in this economy, how closely are you watching consumer spending, or is there another indicator that you're watching more closely?
It would be hard to watch anything much more closely than we watch consumer spending, but we watch everything. We watch business fixed investment, which actually has softened a bit, we're responsible for watching everything. But consumption is 60-some% of the economy.
Stick with us. We've got the live music coming up in a few minutes. We are the champions.
There's a lot going on.
Live on the show. Stick with us.
But ultimately, it does appear that the U.S. economy is in a strong position and well positioned to deal with higher interest rates.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Michael McKee from Bloomberg Radio and Television. Are you targeting headline inflation now or core inflation? In other words, how far would you chase oil prices if they keep going up, if that's going to be the component that drives expectations? Would you risk recession for a headline rate if the core rate is holding steady or starting to go down?
So we're responsible for inflation in the law, and inflation means headline inflation. So that's our ultimate goal. We, of course, like all central banks do, look very, very carefully at core inflation because it's a much better predictor, and it's a much better predictor of where inflation is going, and it's also more relevant to our tools. As I mentioned, the parts that don't go into core are mostly outside the scope of our tools, so we look at that. But the current situation is particularly difficult because of what I mentioned about expectations. We can't affect. Really, I mean, the energy prices are set by global commodity prices, and most of food, not all of it, but most food prices are pretty heavily influenced by global commodity prices too, also other things. So we can't really have much of an effect, but we have to be mindful of the potential effect on inflation expectations from headlines. So it's a very difficult situation to be in, and we can't do much about the difference between the elements that make up headline that are not in core.
Could I just, as a follow-up, get a clarification on the SEP? When the members gave their forecasts, when were they inserted into the record? Were they revised after the CPI or Michigan numbers came out? In other words, does the SEP as we have it now reflect the same factors that led you to go to a 75 basis point move?
The SEP is of one piece. It reflects all of the economic readings. It also reflects the 75 basis point increase. This is important. So people had that in hand when their SEPs were submitted. So in other words, it's not in addition to what's in the SEP. The SEP, everyone's SEP reflects their thinking about this rate increase and what's going forward.
Hi, Victoria Guida from Politico. I wanted to ask about how you're measuring progress, especially since you've now started front-loading rate hikes more. You've talked about how you want to see inflation coming down over a series of reports. And I guess I'm curious whether you think inflation data itself is a really good indicator, or whether you might be concerned that it's a lagging indicator, or that it might send confusing signals, given that, as you've talked about, there are sort of supply and demand aspects. And I guess my question is, do you think that inflation data will tell you when you've gone to where you need to go, or do you just feel like maybe it's better to overshoot than to undershoot?
So I think the role that we can play, maybe the way to get at it is to say that the role that we can play is around demand, right? So, and we'll be able to see the areas that we can affect are those that are associated with excess demand. And we'll be able to see our effect on, for example, job openings in real time. So, and that would tell us about wages. Wages are not principally responsible for the inflation that we're seeing, but going forward, they would be very important, particularly in the service sector. So, sorry, I'm not sure I'm getting to your question.
My question is inflation data itself the best indicator for when you're getting to where you need to go, or might it lead you to go too far?
There's always a risk of going too far or going not far enough. And it's going to be a very difficult judgment to make, or maybe not. Maybe it'll be really clear. But we're quite mindful of the dangers. But I will say the worst mistake we could make would be to fail, which it's not an option. We have to restore price stability. We really do, because everything, it's the bedrock of the economy. If you don't have price stability, the economy is really not going to work the way it's supposed to. It won't work for people. Their wages will be being eaten up. So we want to get the job done. This inflation happened relatively recently. We don't think that it's affecting expectations in any kind of fundamental way. We don't think that we're seeing a wage price spiral. We think that the public generally sees us as very likely to be successful in getting inflation down to 2%, and that's critical. It's absolutely key to the whole thing that we sustain that confidence. So that's how we're thinking about it.
Hi, Brian Chung with Yahoo Finance. I just want to expand, I guess, on what you just said now about the general public feeling like you can get this done. When you talk about consumer sentiment being down, household inflation expectations being up, recession just broadly being dinner table talk, does the general feel among American households and also businesses square with your explanation of the economy, given that the description of inflation in the statement didn't change between?
It does look like we are wrapping up now with Jerome Powell. They are pretty much wrapping up everything. So we are going to go over now to something very different. And I said to you that we would have some fun here today on the show, and that's exactly what we're going to do. We've had a record-breaking show today, and I said to you that we'll go over to the studio and we have a special live show of We Are the Champions. Now, everybody that gave me a super chat in today's show, you are going to have your name in the show right now. So, fantastic. It's been a record-breaking day today. We are back with our show in the morning, the closing bell, of course. We'll be back in the morning with the closing bell. Sorry, the opening bell. But right now, though, what we're going to do is we have a special event about to start. We Are the Champions, you voted as the top song. So what we've got to do is I'm going to give you, it's the next show. So let me give everybody, what we do is I end this, we start the new show, okay? So I'm going to give everyone the link right now. If you want to be in the show, if you want to be live in the show, have your name sung in the show. We're about to do We Are the Champions. It's going to get very, very exciting, okay? So what we're going to do now is give everybody the link. Everybody the link right now for the closing bell. Are you ready? You can stay where you are, or it'll automatically go there, or just in case you would like the link, here is the link. This is where we're going to do the closing bell, and then we have our members only exclusive video. Right, there it is, the link for everybody in the chat. We're going to go there right now and do We Are the Champions. See it? Can you see it in the chat right now? Or you can just wait and you will see it come up Let me pump up the studio. Here we go. We're going to start pumping up the studio now with the smoke. Freddie Mercury in the house. Let's turn this round. Let's get ready. So I'm going to end this stream right now, and you'll see all the studio come to life in a couple of seconds. So I'll end the stream. I've given everybody everyone the link. We are celebrating because we've made some money this afternoon. The links are there, or just go to the homepage of my YouTube channel and you'll see the very next. It's when I go live next. You ready? Okay. So let me end this stream with you right now, and I'll see you back in just 1 minute on the same channel where you are right now. Take care of yourselves.